2010's Kirby's Epic Yarn has a presentation that is masterfully crafted, with soothing piano pieces, a gorgeous art style with smooth animations. However, it fell flat in the gameplay department due to how painfully easy it was. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn tries to fix these issues by adding a difficulty mode. However, does this new mode make up for the lower presentation and performance? The story of Extra Epic Yarn is as simple as it gets for a Kirby game, but doesn't lack on any of the charm. An evil wizard named Yin Yarn transports Kirby to an alternate world named Patchland, leaving Yin Yarn unopposed to carry out his plans. Here, Kirby meets a character named Prince Fluff, who, unfortunately, takes more of a support role in this version of the game, and you now set off to save Patchland, then for Kirby to return to Dreamland. The gameplay of Epic Yarn is even more simple than what Kirby games have offered in the past, but unfortunately that may be to the game's detriment. The soothing atmosphere offered here just makes the game feel a little bit uninspired and boring. This is not helped by the fact Kirby cannot be defeated, and he is borderline invincible in this game. In levels, you are ranked by the number of beads you collect. To 100% the game, you need to fully go through the levels of as many beads as possible. The only challenge coming from it is fully completing the game, and that does not end up a reward worth doing. In the levels, you will use the whip to unravel enemies to defeat them, and every now and again you'll do a transformation to offer a little bit of variety to the basic platforming that you'll do. In Extra Epic Yarn, new abilities have been added to give Kirby a system similar to power-ups from the main series. These are great ways to add a little bit of spice to the main gameplay, but on normal mode they may make things a bit easier. It'll be up to the player to decide if this ruins their experience even further, or maybe adds to it. However, they are still fun in their own right. New to Extra Epic Yarn is Devilish Mode. Devilish Mode gives Kirby a health bar, which fixes an issue with the main game, where even though Kirby does get punished for getting hit or falling into a pit by losing beads, now he can actually be defeated. This mode is exactly what Kirby's Epic Yarn needed, and unfortunately, one aspect of it completely ruins it. A devil will follow you through the level trying to attack you. You can hurt it, but it'll come back to you momentarily. This adds an unnecessary level of frustration and annoyance to the experience, as the health bar would have been enough to make the game much more exciting to play. Alongside Devilish Mode, Meta Knight and King DDD get sub-games that are basic distractions that allow the player to collect furniture and beads for Kirby. DDD's is a basic automatic run and jump style of game with a time limit, whereas Meta Knight's is a much more interesting kind of game. You fly around slashing away at enemies for beads, and every now and again you have to quickly defeat a horde of enemies for a higher score. These are nice bonuses and do benefit the main game. DDD's isn't very interesting, but Meta Knight's was very fun for the short amount of time you play it. An unfortunate part of the transition to 3DS is the lack of co-op. Prince Fluff is regulated to a support role, just giving you items throughout the level. However, it's not like Prince Fluff had a unique playstyle and it's now gone. It's just unfortunate that a fun aspect of the game had to disappear. Maybe one day the game will be on a platform that makes use of two-player co-op. The presentation has always been the main attraction for Epic Yarn. It is beautiful, and it's no surprise the team behind this title got to work with the Yoshi IP soon after. With Extra Epic Yarn, the game was a tad bit more exciting to play, thus helping the presentation come alive, even just a little. The piano pieces are excellent, especially the new version of Butter Building. The animations for Kirby and the enemies are absolutely adorable. There is genuine love and soul put into this title, and the drop to 240p does not impact the game whatsoever, and feels very true to the source material. Overall, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn does fix some of the issues with the original title, but unfortunately brings in some brand new ones. The gameplay, while slightly more engaging, is still very dull due to how simple the game feels. Devilish Mode was the answer the game needed to bring it up to the standard of Yoshi's Woolly World, but brought its own problems with it due to the unnecessary features it brings. The added sub-modes give more variety to the whole package, but even though Meta Knight's mode is fun, it's still only a distraction. It may be a fun time to play casually, but Kirby fans may want to give it some thought if they didn't enjoy the original release. However, if you always wanted to give this game a go, then I can say to you I still recommend this version of the game. And that does it for our review of Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. I'd like to thank all of my patrons on Patreon for making today's review possible. Also, if you haven't done so already, be sure to check out a review of Yoshi's Crafted World. The link to that video should be somewhere on the screen right now. Also, if you have any comments or questions about the game or the review, by all means leave them down in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you're new to my channel, finding me for the first time through this review, hey, be sure to subscribe for future reviews, let's plays, commentaries, and more. And as always everyone, thanks for watching.